Okay guys, today we are decluttering my single eyeshadows, my pigments, and my little palettes, my quads and stuff like that. I just kind of decided to lump all of these in one video, so it would kind of just, because I don't have a lot of either one, so I figured this would be the best way to do things. So I'm going to start over here in this ice cube tray here, and with all of my single eyeshadows. I have a couple that are just strayed, but these are all of them. I really don't purchase single eyeshadows that much, to be honest with you. So, okay, let's just kind of get these organized here. Okay, so these are all four of my L'Oreal Infallible pressed eyeshadows. I'm actually wearing this one today. This is Amber Rush. This is the most beautiful, rose gold color. I absolutely love this, so I am definitely keeping that one. I'm definitely keeping this one too. This is Iced Latte. It is a beautiful, beautiful highlight shade. These two I think I'm going to keep as well. I love this Burst Into Bloom. It's great orchid color. And then this one is Bronze Taupe, which this is a really great, easy smoky eye eyeshadow. I think I actually might do a video with this one coming up. So I'm going to keep all four of those. I really love that formula. Okay, so I have a few random, not random brands, but kind of. This one is from Kiko. My sister got this for me when she was over in Italy, and this is in 201. Doesn't say the name on it, but this is their long-lasting wet dry eyeshadow. It is a really pretty light mauve color, and it has a really gorgeous sheen to it, and so I am going to keep this one, and it's almost has a little duochrome finish to it, so that's fun. This one I'm so keeping. This is the liquid metal eyeshadow from Catrice in We Are the Champagnes. I was obsessed with this 2 months ago, and I mean, obviously you can tell it is just such a gorgeous gold color. I mean, look at that sheen. It is just absolutely stunning. And it's actually very similar to this one from e.l.f. This is their baked eyeshadow in Enchanted. And I showed this in an e.l.f. haul, and I was really disappointed with it because of how dry it was. And some of you told me to scrape off the top layer, which I did, and that definitely did help. It was way softer after that, but the Catrice one is really, really similar, and so I am just going to go ahead and keep the Catrice one since I like that formula better, and then I'm going to pass on this e.l.f. one. This L'Oreal one is in Little Beige Dress, and it's one of their just infallible, or what is it called? Color Reach singles, and it is a great drugstore transition shade, so I think I am going to keep that just because I don't have a lot of drugstore singles. Okay. These three are from J-Cat Beauty. These are their baked eyeshadows. This one I'm so keeping. This is Dulce de Leche. It is a really pretty highlight shade. Great for the face and for the eyes. This one is in Creme Brulee, and I actually haven't really used this one that much. And I don't know why, because it's a really gorgeous nude color. I mean, and it is so metallic, so I'm gonna keep that one, and I also think I'm gonna keep this one in Gingerbread. It's just a really great bronze, and I just decluttered these not that long ago, and I don't buy single eyeshadows that much, so I knew I was gonna keep all of those. Now these are a little bit different because these are not this one. This is these are all the Milani Bella eyes, and a lot of these I found at the Dollar Tree a while back, and they have been discontinued, I think. This one I know is still a permanent shade, and this is Bella Cappuccino. I've hit pan on this, and I love this. It's a really great drugstore light brown crease shade, so I am going to keep that. And then these, okay, these are all the colorful ones. This one I'm going to pass on. I might actually throw away because it's a little bit broke up here. This is in Bella Rose, so that's going to be in the trash. This one is Bella Emerald. Oh, these are so pigmented though. Really pretty and pigmented. I think I want to keep this one. I love that shade. But all of these I don't really wear that often, to be honest with you. So I think I'm going to pass all of these colorful ones on. This one from NYX, I don't wear a whole lot. This is in Mermaid. It is one of their, like, what is it called? Prismatic shadows. It's really pretty, but I just don't wear it that much, and I have similar ones in, like, from Makeup Geek that I will reach for, so I'm just going to pass that one on. Okay, so in this Z palette, I have all of my Coastal scents and my MAC shadows. These are all of my MAC ones. I haven't played with these that much, to be honest, and I know that I should more, so I'm gonna try to use my MAC ones more. I like Makeup Geek better. Is this MAC? Yeah, this is also a MAC one. That's Sketch right there. Okay, so these nails are like getting caught on everything. Okay, so these are all Coastal scents. Now, to be honest, I obviously don't need a whole lot of these because, I mean, like this yellow, I don't even know why I bought that, to be honest. And I have a NYX palette that has a bunch of bright shades in it that I feel like I would rather just keep a palette that has a bunch of fun colors than keep all of these taking up space in a Z palette. So I think I am just going to go ahead and get rid of all of these Coastal scents. I'm not going to move them at the moment because I know that they're going to get everywhere. So I'm just probably going to like trash these after this video because I can't really move them at the moment. So all these Coastal scents ones are going, but all of these MAC ones are staying. Okay, this Z palette has all of my Makeup Geek stuff as well as my Anastasia Beverly Hills stuff. Eyeshadows. This Makeup Geek one up here, this is a foiled eyeshadow in Mesmerized. That did break, which was absolutely heartbreaking, and I look a huge stain. But it's such a pretty color. I love all of these. This is like my go-to palette. I am obsessed. I love all of these. I'm not getting rid of any of them. And to be honest, I knew I wouldn't. So I knew I was keeping all those. Okay, so let's go ahead and do pigments next. And then we will, okay, so these are all of my MAC pigments. I have blue, brown, rose, and tan. I'm going to keep all three of these. I absolutely love all three of these pigments. These pigments from J-Cat Beauty, I'm going to get rid of this one. This is, I don't even know. I have a Makeup Geek shadow that's like a foiled eyeshadow that's very similar to to this color. So I'm just going to keep that, pass this one on. These are very similar. One is from NYX, one is from J-Cat Beauty. And honestly, these are very similar to MAC Rose. So I'm going to keep Rose and get rid of these two. All right, and then these are the new Wet n Wild pigments. I talked about these in a recent video. I just like wasn't that big of a fan. I think the only one I'm going to keep is Kung Fu Lightning because I don't have a pigment that's this like vanilla shade. These two come off very similar on the eyes, and I would just rather wear MAC Tan. So I'm going to go ahead and roll those over there to be passed on and keep that one. Okay, so I'm only keeping 4 pigments, which is really good. All right, now let's move on to like these like quads and like smaller palettes. Okay. Whew. These are all from Maybelline. Okay, Maybelline. Okay, so these are from L'Oreal. These are their Color Reach quads. These are, you know, pretty. I think that if you find a quad that you like, I would definitely wear it. I just don't reach for these. I just don't. I'm really bad at reaching for quads and stuff like that. I feel like if I was going to keep one, I would keep this one just because it has 3 mattes in there. And this one only has, does it have any mattes? No, this one doesn't have any mattes. This one is in 106 and this is 102. So I think I'm going to keep 102 but give away 106. This is a Sonia Kashuk quad in Shimmering Sands. This is so bizarre. It's just not that great. This glittery top coat is like really, really strange. So I'm just going to pass this one on. This one is a Fab 5 from J-Cat Beauty. The pans are so tiny in here, but the shadows like aren't bad quality like at all. I don't know. what to do with this one. I just don't reach for it, and if I'm not reaching for it, I'm probably never going to, so let's pass that. This one is from Wet n Wild, and this is Sweet as Candy. It's a really great, like, neutral palette. I actually haven't busted this out in so long, but I love Wet n Wild shadows, and this is the only quad I have, so I'm gonna keep that. This I'm keeping. This is from Essence. This is their eyeshadow palette. It's called All About Vintage. It's very like green toned, really gorgeous greens in here. I absolutely love it. So I definitely am going to keep this one. Okay, I think in my last declutter video, I had a lot of these and I like kept a lot of these because I was like, no, I can't give them up. But I have not used these. So we need to have a real like come to Jesus moment. I'm definitely going to pass this one on because the only reason I'm keeping it is because of this shade right here, and this is very similar to MAC Blue Brown, so I'm going to pass that one. This one is limited edition, so again, people can't get this. These are really great transition shades, so I'm going to pass that. Let's see here. To be honest, I think I'm only going to keep this one. You know what? I'm not even going to keep that one. I'm going to keep none of these. The formula is really pretty on these shadows, but a lot of them are all shimmery. This one was limited edition, and I like the matte shades in here. They're really smooth and really gorgeous, but I don't reach for them, and I just reach for like my Makeup Geek. So I'm just going to be real with myself and just get rid of all of those, even though I do like the formula, but I'm just not reaching for them. Okay, guys, so over here is what I'm keeping. I'm keeping these pigments, all of my Anastasia and Makeup Geek, and then these quad or like little palettes, and I put this one in the middle because I'm keeping this row, but I'm going to get rid of all of these, and then this is all I'm getting rid of. So I feel like I've made a lot of progress with this. Like I freed up this entire basket, so I'm really pleased with how I decluttered this. I feel like I need to be a little bit more real and like harsh with my declutters, so hopefully I'm going to be doing that in future videos. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!